All right, we're here with head coach Kyle Recklitz after a 74-66 win over IUPUI in the jungle. Coach moved to 11-0. I mean, you knew that was going to be a tough game going in. First half was a little shaky, but then you came out on fire in the second.
Yeah, I think the adjustment to how they play defense was a little difficult for us at first. They're very physical. They're similar to how we are, so I knew we would get in a little bit of a rhythm, especially in the second half after playing it for a while. Plus, I just kept reminding our team, this is the type of defense we go against every single day in practice. The scrappiness, the heart that they play with, and we just needed to be physically tough down the stretch. I think getting their post players in foul trouble really benefited us because we just started attacking them because we knew they didn't want to foul down the stretch.
Absolutely. Physically tough, like you said. I mean, down the stretch, they're held them to 4 for 16 in that final frame. And just the defense in general on Macy Williams. I mean, you know that she is a stud. Obviously, averages almost a double-double. But going in and holding her to just a few points that we did, I mean, you have to be proud about that.
Yeah, I mean, holding her to 2 for 16 from the floor. I mean, she took 16 shots in 22 minutes. And I'm just so proud of, all of them. Megan Wallstead, Emma Whitmerhouse came off the bench and played her great. Macy McGlone got some minutes against her. That was a really big freshman moment. She actually is the one that drew her second foul off of that catch and finish and hit her 2 free throws. So, I mean, we had from top to bottom, our post players really stepped up. And that fourth quarter defense, it's something we actually talked about coming in to the fourth quarter. We said, they win games when they score 70 or more. All their wins, they've had 70 or more points. Their one loss was at 58. I was like, we got to hold them. We got to hold them under 70. Like, that's got to be the goal. We got to hold them under the 70. And our team just really bought into that. It was really cool. There was a stretch that they got stuck at 62 for a long period of time. And that was just a lot of heart.
And then talk about free throws down the stretch. I mean, that's 13 for 13 in the second half alone. I mean, 20, what was that? We finished 22 of 23 for the game. I mean, that you get to the line and you hit them when they count, especially in that third quarter when we really kind of took control, and then to close it out in the fourth.
Yeah, they put a lot of time into that. So we're very confident in our free throw shooting. We've got a lot of people that can hit them. But, again, you put Brandy Bisping there, and it is literally automatically 2 points. So we at the end of the game, it was finding ways to get her touches. She just has such high IQ. She's so smart in those situations, knows how to draw fouls. And those were some big moments down the stretch for us to be that consistent from the free throw line and knock those down.
Absolutely. Now moving into tomorrow, like we mentioned Macy earlier, maybe we can't hold her again to that performance, but she's going to come out tough. So what's the game plan for tomorrow?
Yeah, to hold her to 2 for 16, that's probably not realistic because she is a very, very talented player. We've got to do a better job on number 14, Macklemore. She's an outstanding player. I mean, her balance and control in the paint. Some of the moves she made, I was just like, that's just a really good move. It was really good defense on our part, but it was a really good move. So, but I think we got to do a better job on her at the start. I thought in the second half we played her a lot better. We need to do that from the start and really, really contain her because I think us having to over-rotate really hurt on that. And then Destiny Perkins, we've got to lock into her. I mean, she's a very capable point guard. She, had 3 threes on us tonight. We were trying to help our post a little bit with digging off of her, but our recovery back was not quick enough. So we've got to make sure that we're locked into her as well. If we can get those points down, that will hopefully counter in for, a little bit more of Macy's scoring.
All right, Coach. Well, once again, congratulations on the win. Enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much.